Yeah. Hard to be a hate watcher. Hard to be every day, every night, every stream, every post, trying to find a ghost while they watching the host. Spies in the Discord, spies in the chat, screenshots piled up, got a whole file stack. Refresh, what do you mean by that? Reading every comment while they lurking in the back. Paranoid thoughts got them crashing out fast, turning little jokes into a whole broadcast. Main character syndrome got them stuck in the loop, thinking every word somehow points to you. Meanwhile, nobody's thinking what you're thinking they know, but you're still front row with every single show. It's hard to be a hate watcher. Hard knock life, getting harder. Say you're dumb, but you watch longer. Every stream just pulls you farther. You don't want the smoke, don't want the heat, but you're front row every single week. You don't want the smoke, don't want the show, then why you still here? We already know. It's hard to be a hate watcher. Hard knock life, can't let go. Say you don't care, but you're still right here. It's a hard knock life, cause you don't want the smoke. Ninja watching streams, ninja watching chat, clinging, moving on, but you keep coming back. Every notification got you jumping from bed, wondering what Dust might have already said. Insecure, paranoid, always on patrol, trying to find hidden messages nobody wrote. Discord got him nervous, live stream got him shook, spending all day worried why they constantly looking. If you don't want the smoke, why you follow the flame? Every week, every stream, it's the same old game. The more that you watch, the more that it shows. You can't stop watching and everybody knows. It's hard to be a hate watcher. Hard knock life, getting harder. Say you're dumb, but you watch longer. Every stream just pulls you farther. You don't want the smoke, don't want the heat, but you front row every single week. You don't want the smoke, don't want the show, then why you still here? We already know. It's hard to be a hate watcher. Hard knock life, can't let go. Say you don't care, but you're still right here. It's a hard knock life, cause you don't want the smoke. No strings on me. Everybody got no strings on me. Everybody, yeah, no strings. Everybody talking, everybody got a theory, whispering the name like the story's getting eerie. Florio pull the strings, Florio make the call, but maybe they're just salty cause she don't answer them at all. They say she's got a master plan controlling every stream, like she's living rent free inside everybody's here. But the louder they complain, the more they're proving what we see. They're upset she ain't handing out friendship for free. They watch every move, every post, every show, claim they know the truth, but they really don't know. If they're so unbothered, why they never let it be? Always looking over shoulders, wondering what she might see. I got no strings to hold me down. There are no strings on me. People making up conspiracies, trying to sell a mystery. I got no strings to hold me down. There are no strings on me. Maybe they're afraid of the tea. Maybe they're afraid of what she sees. Florio got haters, Florio got stalkers, keyboard investigators and late night talkers. Everybody's got a theory, everybody's got a claim, but somehow every conversation circles back to her name. They say she's brainwashing people, making channels fall in line, like she's got a magic button she can push every time. But maybe they're just bitter, maybe that's the reality. Mad she doesn't wanna join their little fantasy. No puppet strings, no secret throne, no hidden kingdom to call her own. Just people talking, making noise all day while she's living life and they can't look away. I got no strings to hold me down. There are no strings on me. The rumors keep on spinning round, but that's not reality. I got no strings to hold me down. There are no strings on me. Keep on talking, keep on guessing. The truth is still the truth to me. Everybody watching, everybody wants to know why they can't let Florio go. Haters and stalkers, every day the same routine, still searching for strings that have never been seen. I got no strings to hold me down. Everybody, everybody, what she sees. Those strings on
Important disclaimer. Before we begin, please note that all statements, claims, accusations, opinions, and commentary discussed during this live stream are allegations only unless independently verified through official public records. Nothing stated by third parties should be interpreted as established fact unless explicitly confirmed. Dust Productions / Dust Paranormal do not endorse, adopt, or affirm the opinions, allegations, claims, theories, or conclusions expressed by any individuals, channels, videos, clips, guests, callers, or chat participants featured, discussed, or reacted to during this broadcast. The views and opinions expressed by commentators, callers, guests, or members of the live chat are solely their own and do not reflect the views of Dust Productions or Dust Paranormal. Any guests appearing on this live stream are speaking in their personal capacity only, and their statements should not be interpreted as representing the views or positions of this channel. Any discussion involving criminal matters is presented for commentary, public interest discussion, and entertainment purposes only. To the best of our knowledge, no criminal convictions have been established in relation to the allegations discussed unless explicitly stated and publicly verifiable. Additionally, any jokes, satire, parody, comedic commentary, impressions, or humorous statements made during this live stream are intended strictly for entertainment purposes. They are not meant to be taken as factual assertions, nor are they intended to harass, defame, demean, or intentionally harm any individual or group. Viewer discretion is advised, and we encourage everyone to conduct their own research using publicly available information and verified sources. Now, let's get into the live stream.
Last one.
Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. 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 Inside, phone lights up, dust just went live. Heart beats fast, yeah, the chat explodes. Bass in my chest, yeah, I feel that mode. Everyone misses dust when he goes live. I feel like I will bust, yeah, it's that vibe. Causing problems live, yeah, this is where he thrives. Turn it up loud, let it crack the sky. Hate watchers can't look away. They insecure watching them all day. Talk that talk, but they still stay. Keyboard warriors fade to gray. Everyone misses dust when he goes live. I feel like I will bust, yeah, it's that vibe. Causing problems live, yeah, this is where he thrives. Turn it up loud, let it crack the sky. It's F-Code for life. Woo! Don't forget Stripe, Brent fam off cam, but we bring that life. Dust gives a voice, yeah, choose your right. Show up, blow up, no disguise. Everyone misses dust when he goes live. I feel like I will bust, yeah, it's that vibe. Causing problems live, yeah, this is where he thrives. Real ones stand up, let it all collide.
Well, I hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. If you're in Australia, it's Sunday. You know, they're in the future. You know, like a day ahead of us. Hello to everyone. Everyone in the chat. Hey, hey, hey. The last like 3 streams since I've been back on my main channel are just impromptu. Like, nope, I'm streaming right now. Nope, no planning. And it's because crazy shit keeps happening. But before we get into it, let's see. There was someone in here. Someone in my chat that was like, oh, right here. I'm new, but I thought I'd hear one out since I've seen a lot. I hope you don't mind. No, it's all good. It's all good. So, for those of you who don't know, this YouTube channel and Dust Paranormal didn't have rules for the chat. It was just say whatever the hell you want. And then, of course, people got upset about that. And, oh, we don't mod our chat. So then it was decided, yo, no doxing, no threats, stay on topic, or you get clapped. So for all the new people, or maybe for the people that watch me but don't necessarily know the rules, those are the rules. Other than that, you're free to like talk in the chat, you know. So obviously, you know, blame the algorithm podcast. Oh, you know what? First I want to talk about someone left a comment on my last live stream going, will you please stop saying and pausing and whatever. First of all, these are impromptu streams. Second of all, like, I deal with health issues. My brain doesn't fire as fast as other people's sometimes. So maybe go fuck yourself. I mean, you know, just that's why I do that. So that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Anyways, blame the algorithm, of course, did their video. I then reacted to said video. I know that, listen, like, Seg and everybody wants to act like me and Andrew are friends. Me and Andrew Stonerock have not talked whatsoever at all. I don't have his contact info. He doesn't have mine. We don't talk. He said he's not a fan of me, and hey, it's fine. Like, that was all addressed before. So I'm just saying. I saw Seg's live stream, and it was like, Andrew's picking sides. Andrew's picking sides. No, because if I say something, I know, I just know, like, if I say something that Andrew doesn't like, he's going to say something. You know, like, everybody, you know, if people feel like they need to voice their opinion, they're going to do so. And Andrew is one of them. And what I strike Andrew as someone that he will only say something if he feels it's important enough to him or to the situation. Otherwise, he keeps it to himself. Fair play. Anyways, so then, you know, I do my video reacting, and then Andrew puts out another video because obviously Mr. What's his name? This Mr. Paranormal, what's his name? Paranormal engineer?
Whoa! I mean, who? Huh?
He did a live stream. Seg went on, and they freaked the hell out over a comment that Andrew made on my live stream, saying that he wouldn't platform Seg, and that like that's basic, like that's what they freak out about. It's like, dude, really? And he's like, I saw Seg's live, and he was like, oh, I didn't watch Dust live. Well, you know, here's the thing. How the fuck are you going to speak on shit that you don't know the context of, Mr. Debunker? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, if you are going to comment on a situation, you should probably know the situation. So, I don't know, because Andrew Stonerock he left that comment responding to something that I said, which was, Andrew, I don't care if you platform Seg or Ryan Buell or Paranormal Engineer. I don't really care. I wouldn't really say anything about that, because people can have whoever the hell they want on. And so Andrew, of course, left that comment. So that was the context. And maybe Seg would know the fucking context if he had known, or at least maybe someone else watched the live and they could have told him. I know for a fact he knew the context, even though I don't think he watched I don't think Seg watched my stream. I know he didn't, because just the way he talked, I could tell. But I saw clips of Mason's, and I saw Seg's live, and someone explained to him what the context was to that, and Seg kept on going like he didn't understand why, even though someone just explained what the damn context was, why he left that comment. So there's that. And it's just everything. Like, Andrew is so right that this is just so goddamn dumb. I think it's fucking stupid. And Seg's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get the last word. He knew I was gonna stream about this. I almost didn't, and I'm like, no, I definitely need to say something. That's probably not what he's gonna think that I'm gonna say. Obviously, the mods did not know I was streaming. I didn't tell a goddamn person again. I'm just like, fuck. Like, sometimes you want to let your mods know ahead of time. Yo, I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be streaming about this. They have not known what the fuck I'm going to be doing for the past, like, week. So, do they agree with what I'm saying? I have no idea. Do they support me streaming right now? I have no fucking idea. As much as I like my friends and my mods, like I appreciate their opinions, but right now I don't really care. So yeah, they find out. I've gotten used to it. Like, oh fuck, Dust is going live. What the fuck is happening now? Which I am going to. We're gonna watch Andrew's video. And then there's a part of Seg's stream that I want to show and I want to give my thoughts on, because he says something that actually, if you're on the outside and you don't know the situation, he says something that makes sense, but they're not doing it. And I'll get to it. Okay. I'll fucking, believe me, I'm gonna fucking get to it. So, you know, I'm sure that Seg's not watching. There are a lot of people telling me,
own it, own that you're a bitch, own it, you fucking bitch.
Yo, I'm totally owning it right fucking now. Well, Florio, you don't make content about it because that's not what you fucking do. Like, who the like? They don't fucking understand that. Florio does not make this type of content, and she hasn't really done anything in the paranormal community. But people want to go after her anyway. I don't fucking know. But it's all good. All right, so let's get into it. I don't sound good because just my health has taken a turn. This isn't a feel sorry for me. I'm fighting through it. It is what it is. All right. Oh fuck. All right. All right, you guys ready? We're gonna. I know Andrew doesn't want this to continue. He knows, like, I think Andrew knows, like, you know, Dust is gonna react to this. Yes, I am. I'm more likely to react to Andrew Stone Rock and J Cards and Blame the Algorithm and Beardo, and I am still gonna react to Seg. He ain't gonna like it, but at times. But you're in the community. I cover drama. Y'all ready? All right, let's get into this.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
So I guess we should address some things that were said last night. But first, Check this out, man. I made that in Canva. I'm pretty proud of that new channel intro. And also, don't mind this name. This is the result of Seg and Mason trying to. They were saying that they were going to start calling me Switzerland because as a form of bullying and all that other kind of shit. Because I was on record saying that the podcast channel is Switzerland, that we don't want to be involved in drama. So they're going to start calling me Switzerland now because they put words in my mouth and had a 3-hour witch hunt on my behalf. So that's what we're going to talk about today. If you like what we talk about here, obviously not this shit. I try to stay out of this, like actively try to stay out of this. This channel has never been about this kind of stuff. So the fact that I'm dragged into it is just complete and utter bullshit. But let me readjust myself here and like, subscribe if you like what we do here.
Oh, everyone, if you have not liked my live stream, hit the like button. If you fucking hate me, don't forget to hit the dislike button. Whether you like me or hate me, hit whichever button suits your emotional need or whatever the fuck, yeah. Yeah, so hit the like button, hit the dislike button, type in the chat, stay on topic, let's go.
I don't talk about this kind of stuff. I try and talk about stuff that I actually like cryptids or fucking what's going on right now out in pop culture. So I guess just let's get into it. I posted a comment. Let me find it. Well, for starters, let me give full context here. The podcast put up a video yesterday saying how we did not want to be involved in other people's drama, basically, setting a hard boundary.
You can hit dislike, absolutely. Like or dislike. You can type in the chat, it's F Dust for life. Like, no one's going to clap you for that. We think it's funny. When people talk shit about me, I fucking laugh. Like, I don't fucking care. I think it's so hilarious when people talk shit. Especially when it's about me.
Hey, don't involve us with drama. We're not responsible for what other people say or what other people do. We are our own separate entity.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. Somebody that is a friend of the channel says something to somebody else. The channel's not responsible for that. We don't condone it. But we're not going to go after the person that said it either. That kind of thing. I think that goes.
Apparently, Seg had a problem with that and was like, because I have a problem with Beagle, and me and some other people have had arguments with Beagle. Beagle has said stuff about me and my friends. And of course, I respond because I can choose to do that. And so Seg was like, well, you're not going to defend your friend. No one has to do that. I didn't have to defend Florio. I just decided I was going to. I don't know. Like Andrew said, like he has his own opinions about me. Who knows what he and Beagle talk about behind the scenes. And I don't really care. Like they can talk about whatever the fuck they want. And I've said this before, like, people can fucking hate me. I don't care. People can talk about me in other Discords. I don't fucking care. Like, it's all good.
Without saying, when we don't want to be involved in drama. We're not going to go after people because of something they said. So we posted that. Mason, out of nowhere, comes in, makes the whole thing about him. The comment's still there on the video. You can go look at it if you want to. He's fighting with me down there. After I tell him straight up, like, you do realize I stood up for you multiple times in Dust chat.
I can verify this. I have seen Mr. Andrew Stone Rock defend Mason in my chat before. He has, in fact, done this. So,
stupid that I've had to mention Dust chat here. And actually, let me just be clear. Dust's reaction to that video was way better than Mason's was. Like right, Mason's like, I'm the victim. Yet he goes on a 3-hour witch hunt for me, while Dust was like, yeah, you know, they're right, they have a point.
So this is true. Here's the thing. The Blame the Algorithm video was about me and Beagle. Had nothing to do with Paranormal Engineer. Paranormal Engineer inserted himself into the comments. Go ahead, do that. I do my live stream. I respond. I show the comments of Blame the Algorithm's video. Now I see Mason and I talk about him for a few minutes. Blah, blah, blah. Boom, I move on. I don't really talk about Mason that much. Okay, cool. Andrew Stone Rock leaves a comment. He's not going to platform Paranormal Engineer and Seg. He probably wouldn't platform me. I could give a fuck. I would never ask because our personalities are just way too different, you know? I don't think it would really be a good fit. But again, that's not going to stop me from watching any of those guys. But the point is, Paranormal Engineer then inserted himself again. And then he decided to do a live stream with Seg. And they were crashing out over Andrew Stone Rock's comment, yo, I'm not about him not wanting to platform Seg. Like, Seg lost his shit for that. I don't care what he says. That's what I believe.
Way more respect for Dust at this point, dude. Stupid shenanigans. Anyways, yeah, so Mason hops in there, makes the whole thing about him. You know, why didn't you guys stick up for me? You know, when Florio and all of them were saying that I was drunk and drinking and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, you realize I stood up for you in those chats. Stupid, because I did stand up for him.
And I never said anything about his, like, I made a comment like, yo, I can't say nothing about people drinking because I used to drink on stream. Like, whatever. That was my thing.
Told people multiple times to stop dogpiling the guy because he's not here to defend himself. Also, funny because he's dogpiling me with Side-Eye Guy when I'm not there to defend myself. Funny. There's no context at all for what they were saying.
I know you're new. You have the best. This is the best right here. I'll admit the whole situation with Florio Mason plus Seg. I didn't like that. A lot of people didn't like it. Both sides had good and bad takes, but this, I don't understand why there needs to be sides. That's what a lot of people are wondering. Whose side are you on? Are you East Coast or West Coast? What the fuck are we doing?
We're just making shit up. But it is what it is. You know, what do we expect anymore? It's 2026. This is the world we live in. People are chronically online and have nothing better to do than to start fights for no reason. So, back to the story. Yeah, he's making a whole thing about him. I say, whatever. Just leave. I don't care. I'm at work. And Dust goes live. So, you know, I watched the live because I want to know what he's going to say. So I watched the live. Dust.
To be fair, he probably watched because he didn't know how I was going to take it or what I was going to say. Sometimes people can't predict how I'm going to react to things. The more you get to know me, the more you really can figure out what I'm going to say and what I'm going to do.
Completely rational. The way he handled it. Nothing. I got nothing but respect for the guy because of the way he handled it personally. It's so stupid. So, you know, all this is going on. Side-Eye Guy and Mason decide, you know, midnight that I am all of a sudden like persona non grata, right? Like I am the worst human being ever because of my comment. My comment basically says, well, not basically, it does say, for the record, Seg, the paranormal engineer, and Ryan Buell will never be on any platform I am a part of. I do not have a problem with your content. I have laughed several times. I took those screenshots, which were in the video, and no one was trying to start drama. I was simply setting a hard boundary for my platforms. We are Switzerland.
So this is like a really tame comment. It's really tame. Something I would expect from Andrew. And Mason and Seg want to lose their shit over a tame comment. And then at midnight, as he said, he decided to have a witch hunt. We're going to get to the witch hunt.
Now, this is the comment that Side-Eye Guy and Mason absolutely lost their minds about and decided that a 3-hour witch hunt, because that's what it was a witch hunt.
Liar! Liar! Liar!
Get back, witch!
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife.
This is why they needed to absolutely lose their minds and weaponize their audience against me. And this is what's happened. They've weaponized their audience against me because I was at 5,799 or 90 subs, 5,790, and now I'm at 5,765.
So, absolutely, I agree. Seg, Paranormal Engineer did that live stream, and they say all kinds of stuff. So Andrew Stonerock loses subscribers. I time out Seg on my live stream. He loses his shit, just like last night with Andrew, and crashes out. And then my Dust Paranormal channel loses like 50 subscribers or so, which is why we're here on my main channel, because you really can't affect that, like subscriber wise. Does it screw up the views switching platforms? Yeah. The views aren't as high here because I haven't uploaded here that much. This channel will gain traction again. It's fine.
So over just a few hours. So they've definitely weaponized their audience against me. They've slandered me, whatever. It is what it is. This is fucking YouTube 2026. What do I expect, right? So it is what it is. I'm watching Dust thing. I'm like, hey, cool. It's a pretty good take. I leave that comment. And the crux of the thing is here, I don't like Side-Eye Guy. I don't like the Paranormal Engineer.
Hang on. When I was in Seg stream and he asked us if we were being weaponized, I said no, but I feel like I have to pick sides. I don't want to. Don't pick a fucking side. Like, listen. If you want to keep watching Seg, keep watching Seg. I don't care. You can type in my chat. Just stay on topic, and you are, and I appreciate it. It's the same with anyone. Stay on topic. I don't care who you watch. I really, truly do not care. You want to watch? Cool. You want to type in the chat? Cool. We good. I explained the 3 rules. No doxing, no threats. Stay on topic. We're good. Enjoy the stream.
I've never said that out loud before because honestly, didn't really need to. Here lately, there's been a lot of shit going on that I don't like, and I'm voicing my opinions on things more and more and more. And that's the one thing in this, the debunker community that we're supposed to value, right? Like over everything else, everybody's entitled to their opinion. But when I give my opinion on Side-Eye Guy that I don't like him, they weaponize their audience to have a 3-hour witch hunt. Like, come on, dude. What is it, man? Like you're a little hypocritical here.
I agree.
But it's so unnecessary the way that everything happened. Number one, if they didn't like my comment, they could have just said they didn't like my comment, right? They could have reached out to me beforehand, before going live and doing a witch hunt, and said, hey, what's the context behind that? But they never did. They just made up their own context and said, made up their own story and, said whatever the fuck they wanted to paint me to look like the bad guy. So
that sounds like a paranormal engineer stream to me.
So,
in my opinion,
it is what it is. For the record, I do not like Side-Eye Guy. I haven't liked him since he told me at the start of my YouTube career that I wasn't competitive enough and that I wouldn't make it on YouTube. He said the same thing last night. So that's on him. That's his opinion. I don't see YouTube as a competition. YouTube is fun for me. I like editing videos. I like just having fun playing games with my friends. I don't care about any of this. So it's just silly. It's just silly. It's just silly. But yeah, no, I don't like Mason at all because he took my words and twisted them on his Sad Boy video. And then he tried to make it look like I was attacking him when I said,
in my opinion, I think he twisted a lot of your words in his live stream today.
Get over it, move on with your life, take a few days off and start making your content again. He tried to weaponize that. Commenters in his comment section under my comment started correcting him on that, and then he deleted all the comments and messaged me on Facebook. I've never opened that message on Facebook because I don't like the guy. After you start twisting my words to create your own narrative, I have no want or need to interact with you. So I've never talked to the guy outside of that. I'm never going to talk to the guy. Side-Eye Guy goes, I had respect for him. I had professional respect for him, but not now. Not ever. I will never again watch a Side-Eye Guy video. And that's...
I will, just because I'm going to report on stuff. Because people love hearing my take, even if they hate it.
No skin off his back, right? Like he's 60, 70,000 subs. Whatever. Like he can punch down to me all he wants. I don't care. And honestly, he is punching down to me. I told him last night that I wasn't a fan of his, and his ego broke, and he starts shit talking me and screaming in the middle of the live. I have the live saved in case I need to go back and get any clips or anything from it. But that's what happened. And I'm left sitting here at work. I'm dying laughing because this grown man, he's older than I am. I'm 40. He's older than I am. Losing his shit and just flapping his gums about me. And I didn't do anything. I honestly didn't do it.
You left a tame comment. Like you said, he's going to say he left a comment on someone's channel that he doesn't like. He doesn't like the fact that Andrew said he wouldn't platform him, and that's the problem, in my opinion.
Anything. I left a comment on somebody's channel that he doesn't like, saying that I will not platform him. And that was it. That was it. That was as far as I went. I didn't say anything else. I've never talked bad publicly about Side-Eye Guy or Mason. That was as far as my comment went, and that's what they did. They had a 3-hour witch hunt on my behalf because for some reason now, because I don't like them.
Who would want to go up with two people screaming? Reek and Ranger. That would be my first.
And I'm putting my opinions out in the open that I'm a fucking problem. So it is what it is, At the end of the day, they're welcome. They're welcome to have their space. I don't care. I never cared. This channel was not about drama. It's never been about drama. Now, let me address something that he said. Side-Eye Guy said yesterday, real quick before I leave. Back when this channel was starting out, it was my music channel. I had 30 subs. I had all the videos from my recording studio up on here. They were in members now. They might be. I don't know where they are now. They might still be up. I don't know. They're lost. When I did the rebrand and I started talking about all the cryptids and all the stuff like that, I was fine. I was perfectly fine. I moved from 30 subs to 120 subs in like 2 weeks. Dude, like I was flying, dude. And then I did a reaction video to Twin Paranormal at Collingwood, up in Toledo, and because that's what it was a reaction video. And I'm gonna piss Side-Eye Guy off when I say this, knowing full well that he doesn't want to be called a reaction channel, but doing debunks on paranormal content on.
Hang on, I want everyone to pay attention to this because this is true. I believe this. I agree with Andrew here. This is completely true.
He doesn't want to be called a reaction channel, but doing debunks on paranormal content on the internet is reactionary content. You're watching somebody else's video and giving your thoughts and opinions. It's reactionary at the very base. It
is. So what Seg, because Seg mentioned this on his live stream, I think. And here's the thing, Seg. The reactionary part is just a part of what you're doing. It's a part of the debunk process. So, since it needs to be spelled out even clearer for people, I have now just done that. If you're debunking, part of it is doing reactionary content. It's a part of it.
Reaction content, even though you're not, playing it in real time, reacting to it, right? You're taking your time and editing and stuff like that. It's reactionary content. I've made, debunk videos in the past. I don't like doing it. It makes me feel extremely negative. I was never a YouTube debunker when I did paranormal investigations from 2009 to 2011.
Andrew really doesn't like to be negative. I do because I'm an asshole and everybody knows it. So there's that.
I debunked. That was my job on the team, was to go in and look for, real logical reasons shit could be happening. That's what I did. I've been on record since day one that that's what I did. And I've also said from day one, I am not a debunker on YouTube. I will always be grateful for Mr. Gray. I will always be grateful for Beardo. I will always be grateful for Jordan. And I will always be grateful for Side-Eye Guy for what they did and boosting me.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, the whole point is, the original argument was, it's a part of it, and you really shouldn't be ashamed of it. Do you want to elaborate more? Sure, go ahead. But you really shouldn't take offense to it. That was the whole point of the, because he would get all bent out of shape if you talk about the reactionary part of what he does.
But I also never asked them to do it. They did it out of the kindness of their own hearts. Side-Eye Guy, looking back now with hindsight, probably just because I was the flavor of the week, for lack of a better term. Mr. Gray, honestly, dude, the first one to do it, truly goated. Mr. Gray, I value his opinion greatly. Back in January when I misspoke on the podcast and Mr. Gray made a video correcting me. Appreciate you so much, dude. I would rather have somebody do that than have, me fucking up and putting that out on the internet. So, after he did that, I watched it. We made a response on another live stream that was or on another post that was taken down by Frankie. Because he said it was copyright. It wasn't copyright. It was fair use. That's why he lost the copyright suit. We're not talking about that right now. Beardo has always had my back from day one. Last year, even when I was living out of my car and A1 Solutions was doing all his dumb shit, Beardo was there saying, hey, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. So, Beardo will always have my respect. Jordan, obviously one of my best friends. So, it is what it is. It's sad to see Side-Eye Guy, as big as he is, punching down on me, like literally trying to hurt my feelings.
So I really feel like Seg is punching down, and he can do that if he so chooses. He punches down when he talks about Andrew. He punches down when he talks about me. He's punching down when he talks about Florio. He's punching down when he talks about Stevie. He's punching down when he's talking about all of us. All he's doing is punching down. And when you're a content creator, if you're going to throw punches, you punch up, not down. Just saying.
Because I said that I was not a fan of his. You could see in that live stream his ego.
Could you please clarify? Do you remember? I do remember saying that Andrew is lying about what? I would like to know this. Yeah, if your channel's bigger and you're arguing with a smaller channel, that's punching down. You said that a lot. Okay.
Broke in real time. He gets real animated. He starts getting loud, and he starts, trying to demean me, trying to put me down. I was laughing at it because honestly, like, dude, my last 2 years have been hell. Like, this YouTube drama is honestly such a nothing burger to me that.
And listen, I completely agree. I've been through so much shit and I'm going through so much shit. There's nothing that Seg or anyone can do that's worse than what the fuck I'm already going through. And that's just a fact. And that's not a, hey, feel sorry for me. It's just a truth thing. Seg saying that Andrew is lying about getting punched down. No, so if you're arguing with, if you're a big YouTube, all right, so I have 18,000 subs on this channel. So if I were to talk about a channel with 2,000 subscribers and I'm talking shit, I'm punching down. You want to try to punch up. That's what that means. I don't know why people don't understand that. Yeah. It's okay. It's all good. Thank you for the conversation.
Why?
This chat is wonderful tonight. This is great. And you know why? Because all the fucking hate watchers are afraid to type in the chat. And I'm actually kind of liking it right now. I know that you fucking hate watchers are watching. Enjoy the show.
Why? Because I don't want to platform you. You have 60,000 subs. Like, why would I platform you? Right? Like, what good is that going to do when we share a large majority of the same subscriber count? Stupid. Anyways, Neil, like, I don't like him. I never said he couldn't be on the podcast. He could have been on the podcast. I just would not have been there. I am not a full owner of the podcast. I'm a quarter owner, even though on paper I am the owner. That's just how it worked out. I'm not the owner of the podcast. We all four make decisions together. So him saying, "Did you check with Hart before that?" It's like did you ask your mom before you could go outside? Is it that?
Did you ask your mommy If you could put on your mask and go and talk about us. Did you ask? Did you ask your mommy if you could go and spy on our discords?
It's that kind of energy he brought to it. So, stupid, dude. I'm a 40-year-old man. I will make my own decisions, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Like, listen, at the end of the day, dude, I wish Side-Eye Guy and Mason the best of luck. Clearly,
you can go ahead and do that. I don't give a fuck.
They have problems with YouTube. You know, if me making a comment saying that I will not platform them shook them this bad that they had to go on a 3-hour witch hunt, plus diving into my Discord and trying to find any sort of, you know, hate memes or anything like that.
Okay, so this is what I want to talk about. During Mason's live stream, apparently, they were people in Andrew's Discord and in my Discord. We were literally talking. Like, Discord is where you go to vent. Okay, my Discord is not. I don't consider it public. Because if you enter my Discord, you can't see anything unless I assign you a role, unless I decide that you can see it. And it's a place where you can go and vent and talk your shit and be a troll privately. But there are people that are so insecure. What are they saying behind closed doors? What are they doing? Oh my God. Oh my God. And they want to try and bitch and hold us accountable for stuff that we're saying in private. It wasn't meant for your eyes. So the people that are spying on my Discord, the people that are spying on Andrew's Discord or anyone else's Discord, you're not doing anyone any favors. Because all you're doing is gaslighting, in my opinion. And I know Seg says something about this. And we're going to react to that. But let's finish this.
Why? My Discord is a tame, it's super tame place. Nothing at all happens there. Literally nothing. We'll go weeks and the chat won't even move. It's just sad, you know. People retreated to there because they were starting to feel attacked in Mason's comment section, and you know, he went in there and started, you know, going through shit and calling people out. And, you know, I said it was a witch hunt because that's yesterday during the live. It was very clearly a witch hunt for me.
Literally, while Mason was streaming in my Discord, we're talking about stuff privately, and they're responding to what we're saying in my Discord publicly on that fucking Paranormal Engineer live stream. It fucking proved that there were spies screenshotting and sending them shit in fucking real time. So Mr. fucking Seg, who says, I'll get into it. All right, we'll get into it.
It is what it is. I said it's a witch hunt in there. They tried to take it out of context as we were having a witch hunt for them, but
fuck no. I don't. Does Mason even have a Discord? I don't know. I don't care. I don't want to know. Does Seg have a Discord? I don't know. I don't fucking care. Yeah, because he cannot take criticism. That's his problem. Andrew seemed to be liking drama. No, he really doesn't like the drama. He thinks this is all fucking dumb, and will he even respond again? Probably not. Release the Dust files. I don't even know what that is. All right.
Why? I don't care. Before 2 months ago, I didn't even know who the fuck Mason was. So it's a little mind-boggling there, the logic. But then again, it's 2026. You know, people are not the smartest anymore. So it is what it is. You know, I wish Side-Eye Guy and I wish Mason the best of luck in their YouTube journeys. I'm not getting sucked into your bullshit, because that's exactly what yesterday was. Your bullshit, not mine. I was told you wanted me to come in and give my view on the situation, and my exact response was, what situation? As far as
like Sag and Mason are just like crash it out. They're like, we want to hear what you have to say about, and Andrew's just like, what the fuck are you even talking about? You're talking about this nothing bullshit? Like the fact that you guys are crashing out over nothing? Okay, I think he gave his response.
I was concerned there was no situation. I said I will not platform you. That's nothing, dude. That's literally a nothing burger. So you two made the whole thing up. You two added your own context, your own narrative to it. It is what it is, dude. People know me well enough to know that I don't deal with this bullshit. I'm a nice guy. I'm not going to go around and cross people. I will stand up for people when I think that they need stood up for. That being said, Mason, I'm not responsible for what people say or do. I'm not. It's not my responsibility to fucking gatekeep you from other people. The best I can say, and what I have said, is, hey, knock it off. Knock it off. So that's really all I can do for it. That being said, do not go to Mason's channel. Do not go to Side-Eye Guy's channel. Do not give them any hate. I don't need anybody standing up for me in comment sections. It's so stupid, dude. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry. Like, it's so stupid. It's become a running theme here at you know, the new studio, but it is just so absolutely stupid that this happened. I guess, you know, if you live perpetually online, you're constantly looking for problems. You're going to find problems in the stupidest places. I cannot like you, right? I'm allowed to not like you. I'm allowed to not like you. I'm allowed to voice my opinion that I do not like you. So why the witch hunt? Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Like I said, I'm not responsible for what other people do. Don't go to his channel. Don't give him any hate. You don't need to defend me in any comment section. Obviously, that goes for Side-Eye Guy too. I don't care what happens to them. Hopefully they do well in YouTube, but it is what it is. I could care less. I'm going to go on living my life. It's 11:30 on Saturday. I'm going to go do something productive with my day because I
like this music.
Work doubles 5 days a week and I only have weekends off. So I will see you guys later. And
you're making the troll dance.
Have a good day. Peace out.
I want to listen to this. We all need to relax right now. Positive vibes. Yeah. Listen to the ASMR of Dust. All right, that's cool. All right. Now we're going to get into this shit. So this is the part that I want to react to. Seg reacted to the video that we just watched. You want to watch it? Go watch Seg's live stream. Like, it's fine.
This is where I would like things preferably to go. I've tried my best, and I know I have brought up Dust a fair few times, but I've tried to not bring up other people on Dust things here, because it's hard to not bring up Dust since it's all on his actual channel.
Does it all start here? Really?
There's going to be a response video live stream with all this from Dust. And I know there will be, and that's fine. I am more than happy to let Dust and the people on his side of things have the last word here. I think they need to have the last word. I don't think that.
He's saying this, but I don't believe it. I guess we'll see.
Going to be able to let this go unless they have the last word. Have it. Don't care. I said this at the end of, all the way through actually, of Mason's live stream, and I'm going to say it again right now. I do not want, I really want this to stop. Say whatever you want privately. Yeah, because like, they got their private, so I already know you do that because I've been in it at one stage, back when I was more friendly with some of you guys, not all of you, but some of you. I know what you can get like in these private discords. I know that you can't let things go. If you could just keep it there. Have your thing in Dust X Live, crack on, enjoy it. I won't watch it, I don't care.
So so this is important. Okay, Seg. So you agree that what's said in my Discord, if we're not making that public, if I'm not, like, it's, then why in the fuck are you taking, or whatever? I know Chris screenshotted my Discord, and other people are screenshotting my Discord, and people are screenshotting Andrew's Discord and sending it to all you people. Literally, Mason was reacting to what people were saying in our Discords, and Mason's not in my Discord. You have to be assigned the paranormal role to see anything in my Discord. What's said in my Discord is private. It's for people to vent. It's for people to talk. It's for people to get to know each other. So if you're saying keep it in Discord, why the fuck are you, Seg, taking these screenshots from fucking Chris? And why are you, because I see Mason getting, like, he's losing his shit. Like, he really is. And it's probably because people are screenshotting our private conversations in Discord and sending it to someone who obviously can't handle it. And we're saying this shit in private because we don't want to say it publicly because we don't think fucking people can handle it. But you fuckers want to just screenshot our Discords. Nope. Oh, no, they can't say shit privately. They can't say shit publicly. They definitely can't say shit privately. Fuck that Discord. Fuck off. You want to, if you really want to say this, say, hey, keep it in Discord. Then tell your fucking spies to leave Discord. You don't want to see it. You don't want to fucking hear it. But you're not going to fucking do that. Because insecure people, and I believe you're insecure, and I believe Mason's definitely insecure, and I honestly say some shit about him here or there. I don't think he can take it. That's why I don't do dedicated streams on him. That's why I don't fucking say much. Whoever the fuck is sending him screenshots of us venting, That's on you guys. You guys are the ones doing that shit to him.
To be fair to you, I think you're probably, after everything that's been said here lately, you're entitled to even do that. To have your say on all that.
Oh, I'm having my say now.
What I'm asking is if it can stop there. Get it out of your system, and please, can we just stop it there?
Okay. Okay, Seg. Deal. Deal. You got a deal. So you're telling me you're gonna, because you cannot fucking tell me you don't. You know that there are spies in my Discord. Tell them to leave. I'm gonna cover your stuff, but I don't have to talk about your arguments with fucking Stevie that I didn't even want to fucking talk about, or any of this shit. I don't want to fucking talk about Mason. Mason needs to just not pay attention to whatever screenshots come his way towards this, because it looks like it's not doing him any favors.
Because the harassment part is the continuation, where it keeps going and going and going.
The harassment part is screenshotting our private Discord where we are venting and sending it to people who cannot take it, who I believe can't take it, like Paranormal Engineer. And obviously yourself, because you see stuff, then you get heated as well. It's called gaslighting. These people that are sending you guys screenshots are the ones fucking gaslighting you guys.
Going. I don't know if that's too much to ask, but I am more than happy to never bring any of this up ever again. Ever again. And I know I just kind of went off at a whole bunch of the people on this live stream here. But like from this moment, I got it out of my system. From this moment, like that's what I would really genuinely like for this to kind of like it to stop at this moment. Please. I'm actually asking. Like I don't think you guys are gonna this isn't gonna be initiated from that side, so I'm more than happy to do it on this side. Can we just stop it? Dust, find some after that thing. Just find something else to talk about.
I got plenty of stuff to talk about because I'm wanting to do regular YouTube drama in addition to paranormal drama. So, but then Mason wants to do a stream and crash out. You both crashed out. You can't tell me you didn't. You did. You know, I would like if Side-Eye Guy did a video exposing someone, I would do a video on a reaction video and be like, oh look, you know, and I wouldn't be saying anything bad about Seg. I'd be like, you know, okay, Seg exposed this, this, and this. Cool. Like I really would. I know I will. And it'll be the same for Beardo and everyone else. But if you're gonna fucking crash out because you're a hothead and you're insecure and you're gonna fucking keep continuing, because you said the last time when I timed you out on my stream and you did your live stream, I think you did like, it was either in that one or there was another stream where you were like, I'm done. If Dust says anything, I don't want to know. Well, if that's true, if people are telling you stuff, tell them to shut the fuck up. It's that simple. Just be like, shut the fuck up. Just, I don't want to hear it. It's the best thing to do. It's the best advice. It's the best thing anyone could ever do. If you don't want to hear about it and people keep telling you shit, say, shut the fuck up.
Surely you can do that. Just
I can do that. Can you do that? I don't think you can. We'll see.
let it go. Have your stream where you say what the fuck you want, and then after that, just find something else to talk about. I think it's fair that you can share your opinions on that. I really do. I think it's fair to. I'm not. Have the last fucking word. I really don't care. Have the last word.
This isn't going to be the last word. I know it says it's going to be the last word. It's not going to be the last word. Someone is going to say something. Paranormal engineer is going to say something. Beagle is going to say something. Chris, you know he's going to fucking say something. Maybe I said something that's going to fucking, that has just pissed off Seg, and he's going to say something again. I doubt this is the last word. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
But like, I'm hoping after that, it can stop. Please. Because I know it's affecting the mental health on people.
It
on
is.
my side of things, I know it.
I agree. I agree. So if it's affecting people in your camp, if it's affecting their mental health, if people are sending them fucking screenshots of a private Discord where you know people are venting, tell those people that are sending you shit to fucking stop. I used to have people that used to send, like, they would try to send me clips or screenshots of people talking shit about me. Certain people that I don't want to interact with, I'm not going to respond to. And I fucking told them to stop, and they wouldn't stop, and they wouldn't stop. And I kept telling them to fucking stop because it was fucking with my mental health. I don't fucking pay attention to those people that say shit. I do that for my mental health. So if people are sending you shit that you know is fucking like, oh, that's Dust private Discord, they're just venting. Oh, yeah, of course they're gonna talk shit. I don't care. That really should have been your reaction. Instead, it's, oh, Chris, tell me more. What else were they saying in Dust Discord? Don't do that.
Must be affected. Well, one of you really made it very clear how much it's affecting their mental health. So not only for like the community as a,
and I'm not trying to like put anything on Mason. Like, dude, you need to not be near this, in my opinion. I don't like you. You don't like me. You need to not be near this. I don't really mention you that much at all. I mean, do we vent in my Discord and say shit? Yeah. I recommend not, like, if people are trying to show you that, I would recommend saying, I don't want to see it. It's not good for my mental health. Okay, I'm going to... This person seems like a troll. Gone. Yeah. Yeah, don't pick sides. And here's some more advice. If all of this back and forth between me and Sager, paranormal engineer Seg and me, or me and whoever, if you're seeing back and forth like this and it's affecting your mental health, click off and say, I don't want to see this shit. If I think that if you have serious mental health issues, you probably shouldn't be watching. Like, I wouldn't recommend watching a lot of my stuff. I'm being pretty tame right now. I'm not really trolling, even though I get troll tax. Thank you so much. You just put me on the board for super chats in the past 2 days. Thank you so much for the troll tax. So thank you for the super chat. I appreciate everyone that likes and even dislikes my stream. I appreciate all super chats and all the other stuff and the memberships. If you do have a membership, you can use these emojis, you know.
Own it. Own that you're a bitch. Own it. Own it. You fucking bitch.
You're gonna fucking get that bent out of shape, dude. Like, I really do. Like stuff like that really does make me laugh. Because I'm a troll. I'm an asshole. This is why I'm not everyone's favorite person. These are some of the emojis, by the way. If you are a member, you can use these. Don't forget.
Naughty, naughty, Elton.
Oh, that's the wrong soundbite. Like, if you don't like me, if you know, you can really just say,
I'm out this bitch.
all right, see ya. Like, you don't have to be here. But I know that some people,
I really missed Dust. I just wanted to know what he was thinking about.
some people miss me and they want to know what I'm saying, what I'm thinking. They want to know my opinion. I appreciate that. I really do feel like shit, guys. I feel like my health's been declining through this whole stream. All right. That's it. That's all I'm reacting to with this. If you want to see here, if you want to watch it, because Seg reacts to that whole Andrew Stone Rock thing. Here's the link to this video. Go watch it if you haven't. He says all kinds of shit. I ain't fucking reacting to all that. T-Bags with the $9.99 trash tuber fund. That reminds me, tonight and tomorrow, so time's up on my merch store. I'm gonna start dropping everything, and it's like, so through the weekend, tonight and probably tomorrow, all of the Halloween stuff is gonna start going up. By Monday, everything should be up, and you can get your Dust Productions Halloween merch, okay, if you want. I'm dropping it early because sometimes, like, I know people from Australia have ordered my stuff and it takes forever. And if you want your stuff for Halloween, you're probably going to need to order some shit early. I'm doing live with Liondology 4. Are you doing, yes, you can ask that. Am I doing open mic? I should definitely do that. Should I drop them? Should I? Give me 15 minutes. All right, we're going to waste 15 minutes and then I'll drop the link. So let's talk for about 15 minutes, then I'll drop the link. Anyone can come up. Anyone. Do I think that Seg will click my link? No. Do I think that Paranormal Engineer will click my link? No, he probably shouldn't. Do I think Beagle will click my link? No. Do I think Ryan Buell will click my link? No, he would never do that. Never, 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 never. But everyone's welcome. You know, everyone's welcome. Open platform. As much as, like, sometimes I even hate it. Sometimes I'm like, ugh. You know, sometimes I'm like, dude, I don't want to fucking hear any of this shit. What's up, Geeks at Podcast? Wear my DP shirt, baby. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Geeks at. I appreciate you. Why are they trying to police everybody's chats and comments on channels? And now it seems Discord, yeah, apparently. Apparently. Mason and Seg, they have to mod my chat and mod my Discord, and we're not allowed to have opinions, and we're not allowed to vent. We can't have anywhere to vent. Nope. No Discord for that. Nope, you can't vent. Shut the fuck up. Like, that's how it feels. My answer to that is go fuck yourself. I don't want. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want people like whatever. People, if someone really feels like they need to defend themselves, absolutely, I am gonna let them up, whether I like them or not, whether I want to talk to them or not. Oh my god! I hope a couple people click my link. I need to take some medication. Because then, if a couple people come up, then they can talk, and I can just go and take my meds. I need to take them early because shit's not feeling too well. No, apparently a lot of people don't like the mods. My favorite favorite Halloween candy. When I was a kid, I used to like the candy corn, and I used to like they had candy corn and then the pumpkins, and as a kid that was my favorite. And as a kid, I don't know if they still make them. Do they still make whatchamacallits, the candy bar? Those were the shit. Lifesavers are awesome. The Halloween Reese cups are the shit. But I can't have any of that stuff anymore. Can't have any of it. So what are some of your guys' favorite Halloween candy? Tell me in the chat. We're gonna kill a few minutes. We're gonna let people get to their cameras and stuff. What is your favorite Halloween candy? I want to see in the chat. My chat's not moving. No one wants to interact. Ooh. My favorite is Kit Kat or the Halloween Reese's candy. That's good. Gummy Lifesavers are good. Yeah, when you don't want chocolate. Sometimes you're in a chocolate mood. Sometimes you just want some gummy Lifesavers. Snickers are good. My brother, his whole thing is he'll eat a Snickers and have a Coke. Reese's Pumpkins. Hell yeah. I actually like Halloween candy from the US. I love candy corn. Also have a brand here that does huge bags of lollipops and shit. Candy corn, hell yeah. I like plain milk chocolate. I'm so boring. Hey, it's all good. I like a regular Hershey bar. Barks candy, but they don't make it no more. Oh, like a root beer candy? Is it just me, or do I not give two ever lovey shits about Discords or their mods? I guess it's just me. I love your take, Geek said. You my boy. You're my boy, Blue. Milky Way as a kid, and now it's all the old people candy. So you like dark chocolate now. Not favorite candy, but my favorite chocolate is Furrio, Rochers, some kind of Flario candy. I don't know. You saying you want some Flario? You tell him, geek. Yeah, tell him. Oh, what is the crunch chocolate bars? Do they call it? Is it? It does say crunch on the bar. Yeah, I remember those. Another one that said another candy bar that says crackle. Smarties. Yeah, I used to eat those too as a kid. I knew a kid when I was in grade school. He actually crunched up Smarties and snorted it like he was doing coke. He ended up going to the hospital. Old people candy, but I used to like Milky Ways. What about peanut butter candy in black and orange wrappers? I do remember that too. I was obsessed for a while. I was obsessed with Butterfingers. Yeah, talk about candy right now, just for a little bit. Yeah. Nestle Crunch Bar, Hershey Crackle. Yeah, I think it's called a Crackle Bar. Canada Smarties are superior. I'll fight you, Cass. How are Canada Smarties superior? Explain this, because I love Smarties in the US. I do. I can't have them, but you know. Butterfingers, I was obsessed with them motherfuckers. Yeah, I don't like it when Butterfingers go stale. I usually throw the bar away. That's true. Reese's Candy. Yes, it's getting bad for some chocolate. I don't know. Here's the thing. Some of the candy from the US sucks. Some of it I'm obsessed with. Okay, so Twix. All right. Once upon a time, like the Twix bars, those those are caramel now. You get a Twix that's caramel. Back in the day, caramel did not exist. And they were just peanut butter Twix. That was the first Twix bar, as a peanut butter Twix. You could get caramel later. Like that, they came up with it. And then they got rid of the peanut butter Twix. Peanut butter Twix was my favorite. They don't have it no more. Be right back. Be right back. Be right. Yep. Andrew Stonerock. If a chick pulls out a bag of Sour Patch Kids on a date, then I'm 100% putting out that night. So listen, Andrew, that means you're a fucking man whore for some fucking Sour Patch Kids. You know, I like Shock Tarts. I could never get into like the Sour Patch Kids stuff. When I was a kid, I went up to my grandma and I had a roll of Shock Tarts, and I didn't tell my grandma it was sour. I'm like, here, you can have one of these. And she took it and she was like, oh, and spit it out right away. And I laughed my ass off. Yeah, I was an asshole. And then my grandma was like, well, if you would have told me it was sour, it would have been fine. I'm like, well, then I would have missed all this fun. It was a good memory with my grandma. And then I gave her another one and she was fine. Sour Patch Kids. So we'll go for a few more minutes and then I'll drop the link. People can come up. All right. What is the worst candy bar or the worst candy you've ever had? Let's talk about the worst. It's fine, dude. You can go back to lurking. It's all good. I'll call you Lurch. Lurch lurking. What's the worst candy bar? Dude, I have to take some meds. Tell me what the worst candy bar is. I'm gonna go get something real quick. Black licorice sucks. Oh. Mm-hmm. No dollar store candy. It's all good. All right. So listen. The thing I like, the candy I hated the most. So do you guys remember? And I don't know what the fuck they were called, but they were like these orange chewy peanuts. What the fuck were those? Like these orange. It was like chewy, supposed to be fruity. I don't know how the fuck it tasted. These peanut looking fucking things. Like it looked like a giant peanut, but it definitely was not a peanut. Circus peanuts, yeah. Those were fucking nasty. Like, nasty ass shit, circus peanuts. There's nothing great about that. All right. Come get the smoke. Come get the smoke. Welcome to the Dusty Dome. Welcome to the Dusty Dome. You just used to bitter chocolate, yeah. All right, you guys ready? Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. The link has been dropped. The link has been pinned. All right. I'll play a song.
Come get the smoke! Come get the smoke! Come get the smoke! The link has dropped! Welcome to the Dusty Dome! Come get the smoke! Come get the smoke! Come get the smoke! Come get the smoke! Dust Devils in the house tonight! Come get the smoke! The link has dropped! Come get the smoke! The link has dropped! Who's ready? We're ready!
watching.
Where we at? The Dusty Dome. Come get the smoke. Come get the smoke. Come get the smoke. Come get the smoke. Dust Devils in the house tonight. Come get the smoke. The link has dropped. Come get the smoke. The link has dropped. Click that link. Don't stop. Clap. Join the stream. Don't stop. Clap. Click that link. Don't stop. Clap. Join the team. Come get the smoke. Come get the smoke. The
Come get the smoke, motherfuckers.
link has dropped. The link has dropped. The link has dropped. Dust Devils. Dust Devils. Welcome to the Dusty Dome.
Yes. Yes, the link is dropped. I'm gonna take off my gloves. I don't know why I wore these. It's like I'm gonna be the OG Dust, but these gloves actually hurt me. Oh, hold on. It's gonna sound like I'm doing weird stuff, but I swear I'm not. Oh, God, get rid of this shit. Oh, God. Oh, harder. All right, you ready? Okay, hopefully people have clicked my link. We have two people. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring them both up at the same time, because that's how I roll sometimes. Anyone can click the link. Anyone can click the link. Tell me how much you fucking hate me. I really don't give a fuck. Go ahead. Like, all these motherfuckers want to say shit in live streams and videos. You bitches ain't gonna fucking say that to my face. I'll turn on my camera if you want me to. If you want to click the link, tell me how much you fucking hate me. Go ahead. You don't have the fucking guts to say it to my face. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Cass and T-Bex.
Hey, girl. Hey.
What's up? How you guys doing?
Well, I'm not crying anymore, so I guess that's an improvement.
Right?
Yeah.
T-Bex?
Laws
T-Bex?
is about to approve of this.
T-Bex, how you feeling?
So far, so good.
You're extremely quiet.
So far, so good.
Ooh. It sounds like you're a mile away from your speaker. Uh-oh.
I'm still here. Sorry. I just wanted to show Laws I had some superior Australian treats.
Too old for this shit. What does that mean exactly?
I'm 51 years old and I am too old for all of this shit.
Really? Too old.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring another person up. Everyone, please welcome Vic.
All right. Hello. Cass,
Can you...
what? Okay. So, Cass, I'm not going to sing. Number one.
I was just about to check.
Yeah, if my voice cracks, I was singing. I'm sorry. Just an FYI. So I did have something I wanted to go over. I made a video weeks ago. It has been behind the scenes. I am now going to release that video early tonight because I am tired of this. That would be Liontology 4. And I will share the links with that. But I wanted to be clear that the last 2 days, I agree with Stone Rock, the last 2 days have been absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand how there are, 5 to 7 hours of monetized live streams about a YouTube comment or whatever the hell we're talking about. This is dumb. We can't do a single goddamn thing on YouTube literally 0 things, or on Discord, or probably Facebook Messenger at this point, without there being a 3 to 4 hour fucking live about it. So if it's gonna blow up, if this is my last word, it drops tonight, period. And this will be the last time I address it publicly, but this is scorched fucking earth. All right, my lone suggestion, because I never tell anyone who to follow, who to subscribe to. I have 2 simple rules with me, and that's don't lie about me publicly, and you're better off not bringing up my name if you choose to do that. Not necessarily in that order, but do not lie about me publicly, especially when I can prove it's a fucking lie, and that's what this is going to be. And this has been a long time coming, so I hope you all enjoy it. Dust, enjoy reacting to it, should you see fit. Anyone else can enjoy reacting to it. And I don't care if you take all the goddamn subscribers away from me. I don't care if I make travel videos for 15 fucking people by next week. I don't give a shit. The truth is finally out there. My lone suggestion to any of you on that side who want to keep crashing my pithy little travel channel, my lone suggestion to you, here's a spork, eat my entire goddamn ass.
Get him. Yeah, I can definitely react to it at some point. But I know that some of the other Scientology videos, I know that some of them were only public for so long. So if this one's going to be public for a while, then I might react to it if you want me to. So
absolutely. Absolutely. By the way, good night, everyone.
Okay.
I was just going to say, Vic, I am incredibly privileged that you shared some of it and then the whole thing with me. And you already know my opinion. And you already know that I think you are a very talented filmmaker. And I like your work very much. And I do think that it's a very powerful piece.
So.
And it is worth watching.
Really,
that's all I'm going to say about that.
Really quick. So I do have a $20 super chat. T-Bex, you should be resting, Missy. Thank you for the $20 super chat. T-Bex is always in trouble. But I will say this. I do worry about Vic. He's a friend of mine. Dude, I get it. Like, I understand him being upset. He has every right to be upset. I would never tell him not to be. Vic, just message me. You can message me at any time. Okay. If you want to talk. So
he's a good guy, and he's an incredibly gracious guy, and he, in my opinion, hasn't deserved any of this at all. I mean, I'm not gonna. I could rant. I'm not going to. I'll say it again. Everybody has the right to their opinion. Everybody has the right to their feelings. We all don't have to like the same creators. We don't even have to like all the content that creators make. That's okay. We can have friends who have different beliefs. We can have friends who have different opinions. That's okay. I'll say this though, I'm not happy about being accused of harassment. I am not happy about being accused of some of the things that I was last night, because I was mentioned. And I'd like to think that if I had engaged in harassment, I mean, I have to apologize to everybody tonight because I have been belligerent AF in the chat, and I probably was not on topic. So I do apologize for my weird and bizarre humor. Zombie, you can keep the skull. But I've had a real day of it. It's taken 2 people 3 hours between them to calm me down today, because I find this stuff upsetting. And I've largely kind of like disengaged from the paranormal community. I hang out here, I hang out on Dust's Discord, because I believe they're good people. I consider them my friends, or at the very least, really good acquaintances. And it's a space to talk about things. I'm not talking about making my views public and I'm not making lots of statements. I mean, I did tell people, to be fair, I did tell people that I was disengaging and they wouldn't see me very much, if at all, anymore, because I didn't want to choose. I don't consider hanging with my friends choosing. Other people can have a different opinion, but I'm not going to be forced into something, and I'm going to continue to hang with who I want to consider people who are my friends, and I'm going to watch and engage with the content that I goddamn well want to. And if people think that makes me a bad person, well, that's on you. That's a you problem. That's not a me problem. And yeah, it upsets me, because of course it does, because I miss people. I miss a lot of people. I miss a lot of creators. I hate that this is causing so much division. I don't think it's fair on viewers, and I don't think it's fair on creators. That's my opinion. That is my piece.
If it's okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Better?
Yes.
Okay. To answer your question, yes, so far so good. And on that note, not to make this about me, but just because it's a personal thing, I'm not gonna share anybody else's business. I'm just gonna kind of blow a hole in this entire "we're terrible people" nonsense. Yesterday, some of you guys know this, I wasn't in just sort of trouble. I wasn't in kind of trouble. I was in big trouble, health-wise. And Dust called it out on stream. And I just want to put it out there and that's okay. The reason I brought that up is because not only did people over here come and take care of me, and I understand, I'm unashamed to say I'm Dust's friend. I am happy to say I'm Flurio's friend. I'm happy to say I'm Joan's friend. But when he called it out on stream, some of your people came to my rescue too. And so to say that, and this isn't me being mean, this is actually me saying thank you. To say that our side is bad, your side is bad, when the chips were down, both sides came to my rescue. So the whole concept that, well, one side is worse or bad or evil or whatever, in that moment, when someone needed somebody the most, people from both camps came to check on me. So thank you. You guys know who you are over there, and you guys know who you are over here, and I appreciate all of you very much. So thank you.
Okay, so check this out. So we got someone else back there. I see you back there. It's cool. I am gonna let you up. T-Bex, are you ready for this?
Is it who I think it is?
Yes, it is.
Oh, bring.
Okay, guys, hang on 1 second. All right, I'm getting ready to bring you up back there. Give me a second. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time. And I heard he's got some stuff he wants to say to me. That's fine. And I'm assuming, because I was like, yo, come up and say shit to my face. And I think that's why Brent clicked my link. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for Brent Fan.
How dare you speak to me that way?
Hi!
Brent!
Hey! Hi!
What's up, man?
Hi!
How you doing?
Good. So I heard that guy with the travel channel, and I was like, this is outrageous. But I was listening. I haven't been on the stream because, unlike what other people believe, I don't force my what I have knowledge of onto a stream. If I don't have anything to say, I don't say, oh, I don't care about this. I just don't participate. And when you're stream, because that's, you notice when the paranormal was actually about paranormal topics, I was here and I was talking about them.
Right.
And I wasn't inserting other topics like other people believe. I was constantly on topic. But when I noticed that this paranormal stream started shifting to drama, that's when I bounced, because I have no knowledge of this and I don't have an interest in getting involved in this. So that is why I'm not there. I'm not going to be like some people and come up on here and say, "Get over it. What's the end goal?" I hear this bullshit on other streams, and I'm like, if you don't like what something is said, or you don't like talking about a certain topic, you change the channel, and that is what I did with your channel. I'm sorry, I'm just keeping it real. Like, I'm not interested in talking about some guy in a mask who's such a coward that he can't even speak. He has to hide behind a mask. Just pathetic. It's just the side guy said. I mean, Dust, you were defending him, saying that he has a family. He has kids. I'm like, well, a lot of people have family members. When you speak your mind, I have family members, and there are other communities who have tried to take advantage of that and look at my private information. So that is the cost.
So Brent,
saying what you believe in.
So Brent is Brent is correct. I do agree with that sentiment now, and you are correct that people with people that were trying to get your info like that definitely did happen. So yes, so Brent does have a right to speak on this. Yes.
Yes, and the SAG guy, I said it from the beginning. It's cowardly to hide behind a mask. This is something, and I said previous, and Dusty were like, "Well, he's a debunker, and he's exposing the truth." Well, I don't even know. I don't even want to get into this paranormal drama stuff, but it sounds to me like you guys have a very different opinion of him now, and I think that he's cowardly. This is what happens when you develop a relationship when you hide behind a computer screen. There's no consequences you feel for what you say. I see this in other communities. And when I mention other communities, I'm not trying to shift the conversation to those other topics. I'm just saying those things to bring clarity. Dust, we'll talk more about this later, but people are accusing me of trying to change a conversation. What I'm saying, in other communities, they try to, they hide behind a computer screen and there's no accountability. And this is a problem. And I also want to talk about what Andrew Stonerock, whatever, Stone Rocker or something.
Stonerock.
I understand that you don't want to talk about the drama. Look, I don't want to talk about it. That's why I just didn't appear on Dust's channel. I'm like, screw this drama. I've had enough of it on other communities. Like, I'm not going to even appear on the chat because I don't want to say something and then I get like messages, you know? But when you commit yourself to discuss something, I feel like it's disingenuous to say, "Oh, I don't care about that. Oh, I have more important things to worry about." What they say, it's so trivial. And I understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, if it's so trivial, if you don't want to talk about it, the ironic thing is you are talking about it, so it does matter. It does matter, and the reason why I'm talking about it specifically because when I was ninja watching the stream, and it's like, it's to me, if you're going to talk about something, you care about it to a certain extent. Now, if you're on the street and someone asks you, "Oh, you talk about this paranormal drama," and you tell them, "Well, I don't care about that. I have more important things to worry about." That's one thing. But when you go on stream and you talk about something, you care about that topic. I'm sorry, and I just had to say that because I see this a lot, and especially with things that come with drama. So I just feel that if you talk about something, you care about that topic, and don't bring up, "Well, I have other obligations." Well, what does that have to do with the paranormal drama? Nothing. If you have those obligations, if those things are more important, and you're going to say that, take care of those obligations. I'm not discounting that at all. That's just my opinion on things. Like, if you're going to talk about something, don't say, "Well, I have more important things to talk about." Because in a way, or I don't want to address it, because in a way you are addressing it. What you are saying, you are addressing. You are saying that the topic that you're discussing, it does not matter.
Well, that's what Seg is
So
saying.
you are
He's saying he doesn't want to talk about it, and then he does these 3-4 hour.
But he does.
You know.
Right, and I think he said that in other streams before, and it just annoyed me. And now this Andrew guy, who I don't know, is saying the exact same thing. And to me, and my thing is, If you don't want to talk about it, just don't talk about it. If you don't want to talk about paranormal drama, don't talk about it. That is why I don't show up to your streams, Dust, because I just don't want to talk about that drama. I'm sorry. I'm just being real. I think Florio said something about I don't want to talk about Power Rangers drama. That's fair. I just saw that. I was ninja watching. I just saw that, and I just want to comment on that. And then Sai, he wants to talk about mental health. This word is thrown around like it's some sort of like excuse. Again, in other communities, mental health is an excuse. Well, if this guy's criticizing people behind a mask, I just find it ironic, in my opinion. So, I think all this drama is just a bunch of people hiding behind a computer screen. Because if you guys had to go meet in person, none of this would exist.
Mm-hmm.
But people are protected by a computer screen. They're protected by their phones, and there's no accountability. And that accountability is met when you stand up for what you believe in. That is taking off the mask literally. And that, I feel, that is why all this drama is happening, because you've developed this like you separate yourself from the real world and real world consequences. Now, I'm not saying that there should be real world consequences or whatever. What I'm saying is that the conversation would be if Sayagai had to take off the mask and all of you had to sit around a table and discuss your disagreements, the conversation would be different. You'd agree with that, right, Dust? The conversation would be different. But because you're hidden behind a computer screen, there's all this drama, 4-hour streams.
So
I'm hearing, and it's just ridiculous.
So you are on the outside looking in. I will say this, what Florio says, I do believe this. All this drama is to discredit us so that when we expose the truth, the audience won't believe us. Now, Brent, you do know, you and I have experienced this before in another community where someone will just try and throw so much mud so that when you tell, like if you were to come out with something, people won't believe you.
Yes. And they're still doing it to this day.
Yeah.
And I feel, but I call them keyboard warriors because in this other community, I've met these people in person. They have nothing to say to me. Like they pretend it didn't happen. I'm like, oh, really? These keyboard warriors know that I bring the same energy in person. And I feel like with this situation, there's a lot of keyboard warriors. A lot of people hiding behind masks, protected by a computer screen, and I bet you if they had to meet the real world account, I'm talking about like having to face someone face to face, they wouldn't have that same energy. But they're all. I think it's all a grift. They're looking for views, clicks, whatever. It's all a game to them, and I believe that's why this drama exists. That's why the drama in social media exists in general. Because they're protected by a computer screen, and it's just kind of ridiculous how monthly. I keep getting these messages. I finally checked them yesterday. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? I haven't seen this in months. I'm seeing Florio talking about spies. I'm like, I remember speaking with Florio on other topics, and she's usually not this heated up. What's going on here?
Yeah,
and I was right. People spies. Keyboard warriors, lack of accountability, because these people, they don't have to meet you in person, Dust. You know me. I gave you that footage of David Yost. I told him in person how I felt.
Yep.
And it's just kind of, I bring that same energy that I criticized him on your channel, and I brought that same energy. The only reason why I didn't have more to say is because there's a power dynamic where he has access to security and I don't. That is the only reason why I walked away. But when I criticize someone like that, like David Yost in that other community, I bring that same energy in person. And these people, I feel they don't bring that same energy. So that's why you have these spies and hiding behind masks. I just find it so ridiculous. That's why I tuned out. I just changed the channel. And now I'm here.
I get it. That's what I did. Like I don't watch certain people. I think you know who I don't watch. and and I don't talk about it. Other people tried, you know, like for the longest time, other people would try to bring stuff up, and I'm like, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know about it. I don't care. Because if you cut that out of your life, you know, it's all that can do is improve your life by cutting out the negativity.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Right. But Dust, you don't go on stream and say, well, I don't want to talk about that, but I have other obligations. I have more important, this is not worth talking about. You don't do that. You just say, we're not talking about this. And you just don't talk about it. I think that's the right way to approach these things, because in a way, by doing that, you are addressing it. So I think what you're doing is the right thing to do. Just don't talk about it. Like with this paranormal, I wonder when you're going to start talking about those scammers with that ghost house or whatever. I mean, I wonder what happened to those discussions. Now we're talking about the sci-fi guy and this paranormal drama. I mean, I wonder what happened with like the selling of the Conjuring house. I mean, those were the discussions before, and all of a sudden it just shifted to this craziness, and I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Hey, Brent. So I know I said this to you privately, but because you said you were talking about accountability, so I want to make sure I say this publicly. I know that you felt that I was poking at you on the last stream. I just want to publicly apologize to you, because I know I said it then, and I'm going to say it now. It really was one of my most favorite memories, and I do not feel in any way that was horrible. I asked you to tell me, you did, and I enjoyed it. So I just want you to know, and I know you know this, but I wanted to be accountable and public about it, that I'm sorry that you felt that I was coming for you. Please know that I think you're amazing, and it was funny as hell, and I would do it again. So
Right, and we cleared it up, and I mean, if I'm going to be fully accountable. I mean, people like Zombie J, saying like, "Oh, Brent's on a Power Ranger stream." Well, no shit. Look, Dust, you invited, like, I dropped out of Discord because, look, again, I'm talking about another community, what happened in another community, because it's bringing context. I'm not trying to derail this stream. People were taking pictures of me at a Power Rangers convention and posting on Discord. I left Discord completely, and then Dust invited me back because of Power Ranger, to discuss Power Rangers. So Zombie J, if you want to know which streams I'm going to go on, just ask me, message me. Like you're acting, you're looking like, come on now, we could do better than this. So yeah, it's just kind of, I guess maybe you guys were trolling. I don't know, but since we're talking about it, yeah, I totally understand. It's when you watch it for the first time, it's hard to understand. It makes more sense. Yeah.
I'll give you a quick statement. I'll give you a quick statement. We can talk more about this tomorrow when you have time. So I didn't mention your name until like whatever, and it was mostly because I didn't want other people who I think you know to just take shit and run with stuff and whatever. And another thing too is Discord, we would all be in VC. And everything would shift to Power Rangers, and then, of course, He Who Shall Not Be Named comes up, and I remove myself from that situation. So, if you notice, like, you would just see me bounce, and it's just because, like, I just don't want to hear it, don't want to be around it, blah blah blah, boom, whatever.
Right.
And that was the issue for me. But it's like. Everything else, like you want to talk about David Yost, you want to talk about whatever, like that's fine. We can do that. It's just the previous community, like I want nothing to do with. Like some people are saying, oh well, this other person is still doing live streams on you. I'm like, I don't care.
Right.
Just I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I don't nothing about it.
Right.
I like. you know, fuck, I wasn't even gonna mention this, but I'll just fucking mention it. So Rudy is a friend of mine, another content creator, for everyone else. You guys all know. And literally, I was in his Discord. They were talking about stuff that I didn't want any part of, so I left the Discord.
Right.
Which is fine. Like, you don't have to be a part of someone's Discord to be someone's friend. Apparently,
right, of course.
It causes stuff like that. Sometimes causes emotions. I got nothing against Rudy. I think he's cool. Like, I still support him. I've been dealing with so much with all these storms, tornadoes, drenchos, and all this internet stuff. I haven't had time to really go to Rudy's streams and watch. But I support Rudy. He's cool. Same with Co, you know, because Co left my disc, like, and Seg wanted to point that out, like, oh, Co and Rudy left my Discord and blah blah blah.
He knows about Co and Rudy, this coward behind a mask.
So listen to this. So this live stream that he did today, he said, oh, so all this shit that Dust is bringing into the paranormal drama, he's like, he had the same fucking problem over at the Power Ranger stuff, but so he's obviously talking to someone. Whatever, I don't care. But it's just every community. Like, you've noticed this, Brent, when I first started covering paranormal stuff. All this shit is the same. Doesn't matter what community it is. There's drama everywhere. There's drama in every goddamn community. And there's always insecure people in every fucking community, and keyboard warriors in every fucking community. And so are there, like, literally, when I first started covering all this paranormal stuff again, I literally, since the beginning, I'm like, this is the same fucking thing. It's literally the same shit. So.
Right. It's crazy. I mean, this I don't even know, side-eye guy. I mean, I'd give him the side-eye, by the way, for wearing a mask. I mean, I call him a coward under hiding behind a mask. That's what he is. Talking about Co leaving. I mean, I didn't leave the Discord because I find the content interesting. The drama. I'm just saying that this drama is just, it's getting out of control. And just, you know this very well. I bring up other communities to bring context, to bring awareness of what could possibly happen in this community if things don't get, like, toned down a little bit. There are people who have found who had my dad's death certificate in their, like, evidence file. This is what I've been told, and Dust did what he did in that community. That is why I stay in his Discord, because if this drama, if it keeps ensuing, people will start resorting to other ways to try to intimidate you. I mean, I'm not joking.
Oh, they've already started to try to do that.
They started doing this. I'm too late. Okay, they've already started doing this.
Yeah. So.
Okay. I'm just saying that it needs to tone down for the sake of, if this side guy with his big ego, whatever, they'll resort to other intimidation tactics. And it might hit like, people might say, oh, it's just drama, I don't care, I have other obligations. I mean, when I hear this, I'm like, social media, it might be different from the quote-unquote in-person real-world interactions, but it's still part of the real world. What you say matters. It caused someone to, I don't know, look up your history and then find you and try to intimidate you. Say, "Oh, I know your dad's name." This has already happened. This has happened already.
Yeah.
In other communities. So, and people think, "Oh, you're just joking. You're just trying to create drama." No, it has already happened, and
and Seg
it
doesn't
seems
know
like it's
this.
already happening.
Seg doesn't know this. He's like, oh,
he doesn't
all
know
this.
this.
He's like, all this shit. He's like, oh, Dust caused all this shit. Over in the Power Ranger community, dude has no idea that I expose the shit out of people, like, collecting personal information in that community, owned up to my fucking shit, and fucking said, well, all these people are doing this shit, and yeah, but for some reason, of course, again, it just comes back on me. I'm the problem. I'm the asshole. Whatever.
We all have our opinions, and we're entitled to those opinions. And it's just so pathetic that people, they can't accept an opinion. They've had to use intimidation tactics to silence me in other communities. And I'm seeing this paranormal stuff. I'm seeing all this gibberish, all these names of people, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm not going to even touch this, because if I say something wrong, they might come after me, you know, and try to intimidate me. You know, it's just kind of like for the sake of safety, and this sounds dramatic, this drama, it needs to settle. You need to find a way to settle it, because it seems like to me it is escalating to what Dust and I experienced, and Dust has learned his lesson. Like that, when people say Dust is being dramatic, he is not being. I'm telling people, he is not being dramatic. When he makes when I saw in the Discord, like the thing about the spies, he's being active in his Discord. I know. I think I saw in the Comic Geeks It podcast, like he says, like, "Oh, I don't care what happens in the Discord." This is still part of social media. And Dust is being proactive in his social media, like calling out the spies, because he will admit that he was not proactive in his previous Discord, and the consequences were dangerous, quite frankly. So I just want to say that Dust is doing a good job, in my opinion, as far as what I know, being proactive in his Discord, calling out the spies. I mean, he's trolling, but at the same time, it is serious, because why are people spying? Dust is winking at you like, you guys are spies. You're pathetic. You're sad people for being a spy. What are you doing? It's just so sad. Like, but Dust has learned his lesson, and he is calling out these spies, because if this behavior continues, I mean, Floria, all these people Joan, I've interacted with her briefly. I mean, it could get, they'll start searching for your private information and start trying to intimidate you. So I just want to say this, because I saw this on Discord yesterday, and I was like, what the hell is going on here?
I know, literally, you popped up, you're like, oh shit, this looks familiar. Like,
this looks familiar, because I saw my quote. I'm like, Zombie J, were you talking? I mean, Zombie J was talking about me. I mean, I to look up this paranormal stuff, I was looking it up. I looked up one of your streams, which I didn't watch live, obviously, or else I would have cammed up. I'm like, oh, they are talking about me. What's going on? Like, is Dust trolling? Is he trying to lure me? Is he trolling me to try to lure me out? Like, is Ko trying to lure me out to try to get me to come back?
Ko was just being a troll. He was just being himself.
Oh, he's being a troll. That's what I thought, but I was like, we were cool. Are you trying to troll me? I thought we were Dust. I thought we were cool. But okay, but it was kind of like it took me my left field, because I was just watching that, because it said more paranormal drama. I was just watching that, and after like a minute or two, I was like, oh my god, this coward with a mask. I'm not gonna watch any more of this bullshit. I mean, no, it's just crazy. Yeah. So I just went straight to the StreamYard, and so I'm glad we cleared things up though. So yeah,
Brent, Go ahead, Cass.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Brent, you and I've never really had an opportunity to interact. Sorry, brain injury. I'm so pleased to finally meet you and interact with you. And I just want to say, I respect the hell out of your opinion and what you said. The one thing I disagree with is, I do believe that people have the right to do what they want on their own channel. If he wants to wear a mask, he can wear a mask. That's his choice on his channel. And that's the only thing I would say about that. But I respect the hell out of your opinion, because I feel the same way. I mean, I've been doxxed, and I've had, because of my gender identity, because of, my orientation, I've had a lot of abuse online, and some of the stuff you were saying, but I've had that in real life, not just online, and it is absolutely horrible. And you're right, it's absolutely dangerous. It puts people at risk, risks their safety, and it does real harm to people's mental health, and that's not okay. I don't think us talking on Discord, I don't think that constitutes harassment. I mean, I will admit, I often don't know when I go too far with jokes, with nicknames, whatever. I recognize that. I don't do it to hurt people. I'm often doing it to try and diffuse a situation, you know? But yeah, thank you so much for your truth. I massively respect you, and thank you so much.
So, oh, no problem. Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you, I've already done this, but Scarborough and Doug and I had asked how you were doing all the time. Like, we were really not concerned because we knew you were okay, but we were like, you know, what do we got? I absolutely, if it had resorted to it because we missed you that much, we would have trolled your ass to get you out. Like, whatever it took to get you back up here. No, we really did miss you. We would ask Dust all the time. Or we would say, like, we hope you're doing well. We missed having you around. So yeah, their plans were starting to be made that we were going to have to get you back out here.
Well, yeah, I mean, you probably troll to get me back. I mean, yeah, it's just, but my philosophy is with this paranormal, because it's just kind of, it's dangerous, and I don't want to say something, and then I get these messages or something, or because I'm already not familiar with the paranormal. Every time Dust had an actual paranormal I mean, the only controversy I remember at the beginning was Jason Hawes wanting to buy that house. That was the controversy. I thought that was the extent of the paranormal drama, and I was like, okay, I know nothing about this. Let me read up on this and go on Dust Stream, and that's it. That was the extent of my knowledge. And obviously the Annabelle doll is mainstream in toy stores. I mean, that's my extent of the paranormal. So when it started shifting to paranormal drama, and then this coward who wears a mask, this drama, I mean, it's just kind of like, what the hell? Like, I'm out. Because, look, people have tried to lecture me on stream saying, get over it. Oh, what's the end goal of what I'm saying? And I tell them straight up, how about you go to another channel? And I don't tell them to shut up, but I tell them, go to another channel. I've actually done this on Dust's stream, actually. People have tried to tell me, oh, what's the end game? How about you go to another channel? And I'm not going to go on the paranormal drama channels and tell people, don't talk about this, get over it. I'm not going to do that, even though I do feel from a safety standpoint, it is becoming dangerous. But I'm not going to tell people not to talk about it. But I'm just speaking from my experience in another community, how dangerous, how risky it is to keep this going, because it is dangerous. Dust knows firsthand, knows how dangerous this drama could be if it continues to escalate. And yeah, it's just and Side could wear them. He has a right to wear it, but we have a right to criticize him for it and question his credibility. Because your credibility, I've questioned other YouTubers' credibility when you lie on people, when you have your moderators trying to intimidate people to suppress their opinions. Your own credibility comes into question when you wear a mask. When you say your opinions, your credibility comes into question. So yes, I'm not saying he can wear whatever mask all day. I'm not saying that, but we as viewers, when I watch this drama and turn the channel, I have a right to say this guy is a coward for not standing for what he believes in. And I know I've heard that he has a family members he wants to protect, but at the same time, when you choose to go on YouTube, express your opinion, and you wear a mask, you ruin you have less credibility, in my opinion. Other channels, they change the voice, they hide the face, all this kind of stuff. To me, it ruins your credibility. You're a coward. You don't stand for what you believe in. When I talk trash about other people, you see my face, you see my voice, and I bring receipts. And people still don't believe it because they have their own biases. That's fine, but I feel that you have to have your face to your opinions to have credibility, because people are already going to question it, even if you show your whole clothed body and stuff. So that's just, I don't think we really disagree there. Cass McSass. I don't think we really disagree. He has a
No,
right
we
to
don't.
do that. We have a right to criticize. So I think we're in
Yeah.
agreement in basically everything, right?
Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's all right for us to have a difference of opinion. We respect
Right.
the right to each other's opinion. That's the important thing here. You know, the first time I ever clicked on the link to come up, Dust let me bore the crap out of everybody about analysing an article from a journal about Kurt Cobain and the site of where he passed away. And he let me, because he was like, no, I'm going to let Cass come and talk because Cass, whoa, I had been boring the crap out of everybody on Discord about it. And he let me do it. And it was great because analysing whether an article is actually worth reading and valid and stuff, it's stuff that I know because of what I used to do. And it was just great. And Dust let me talk about that. He lets me talk absolute crap. He lets me click the goddamn link, you know? And I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate that here. You know, I get to feel that my opinion, even if it's stupid, because I have stupid opinions, I get to feel like it's valid. You know, and that's actually important. You know?
Right. And Kurt Cobain, we talked about this too. I think I was there.
Yeah.
Us didn't tell people to get over it. It was 1994. Get over it. He's dead. I mean, he didn't say that. He said that, yeah, we're allowed to talk about Kurt Cobain. I mean, in other communities, they do the same thing. Oh, I have such a head. I think Co or somebody said like, oh, I've had it with Power Rangers, but people keep talking about it. I'm like, well, if people want to talk about certain things, then they should be allowed to talk about it. Kurt Cobain is an example of people. They keep talking about, oh, Courtney killed him. Come on, people. I mean, you're allowed to have that opinion, but I mean, the evidence is there. The toxicology report is there, and people hate when I bring up these facts, but the facts speak for themselves. He had toxicology report, all this. Unless you have new evidence, I mean, it's pretty much set. But if you want to talk about other alternative, go ahead. But it's just kind of like it's pretty much set at this point. And I mean, but Dust does allow people to talk about these things.
Yeah. I basically analysed a journal article that was looking at the evidence again, and they were experts in their field. The journal was questionable, and that, you know, it was a really interesting opinion. And I was looking at, well, is this actually valid? Because where it's published, what are they saying? Is this a valid look at it? Are these people experts? And that's kind of what I was saying about it. Not I agree with what they're saying or believing who did it. I mean, it was a huge thing. I was 19. It was massive. You know, we were all kids of that generation, you know, in grunge. It was a huge thing. I mean, bigger in the US. But no, I got to talk about a journal article and whether there was any substance to it, because it was starting a conversation. And my view was, well, let's look at whether this is valid evidence. Can we say that this is worth looking at and reviewing? And in my opinion, yes, no. And that's what I said. So I said my opinion was, yeah, I think they have an opinion and it's valid because of they're experts in their field. That's what they're looking at. And that's kind of what I was saying. I wasn't saying agreeing with conspiracy theories or anything else. But it's the fact I got to say that, man. I got to say that. And I don't get a lot of opportunities to do that and say that and use my brain like that and stuff, you know? And it's just nice. And it's nice when that happens and we don't have to deal with this crap, most of which is personal beef and shouldn't be public,
well,
in my opinion.
Side-Eye guy said he's done with it, I guess, so we'll see. I think it's a lie. I think he's full of crap, but we'll see.
Of course he is.
And your opinion is
look,
valid.
guys, anyone who hides behind a mask has less credibility. Oh, I'm over it. I hear this again. I hear this other. I'm over it. Oh, I have other obligations. I have more important things to talk about than talk about those other things and get off this channel. Say if you're over it, then stop talking about it. But he's just saying that because I don't know why. It's just stupid. Honestly, I can't stand that mask. I mean, that cartoon. I mean, my God. I mean, he needs to reveal the mask if he's gonna have any credibility. I mean, I find him so cowardly to hide. And then, I'm over it. Really? No, you're not. you wouldn't say it. You would just stop talking about it because this seems to be dragged out for months, which is fine. Look, again, it's fine, but like stop trying to pretend that you're not interested in discussing this matter. Like,
Yes.
people do this all the time. Oh, I have other things to worry about.
So,
worry about those other
hang
things
on,
and get
hang on,
off.
guys. So someone's asking, can you join open mic? Yes. All you gotta do is click the link and join StreamYard.
Right.
Come on, KW, we're nice, I promise. And I can leave if you need the space, you know, I'm quite happy to do that.
No, there's plenty of space on StreamYard. I mean, unless there's like, is there like a plan on StreamYard where you can only have like a certain amount of people? I don't think so.
Brent is
I think
here
it's 9.
and parked.
I think.
I think the Brady Bunch setup is the limit, right? I think that's 9 people.
I think it's 6. I think it's
The
6
Brady
people.
Bunch setup.
The Brady, no, look, I've seen on some streams where there's like 9 people, and it looks like we're the Brady Bunch.
I love it.
I think so, I think that's the limit, because after that, it's kind of like we become like rectangles, and I think that's kind of.
All right, we do have someone, ladies and gentlemen. It's this person, I think, it's KW. I think it's Kiwi. I'm not sure.
Kiwi?
I'm not sure. They can clear that up. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing alright. Like today was not been great, but I still have some like good news when it comes to job hunting. So hopefully there's something there along that. But yeah, I thought just join the stream to share my own thoughts since I was there in the Saga Guys like live stream. If you guys haven't, as I said, your opinions on it.
Absolutely. You can go ahead and tell us. I did watch it. I gave some of my opinions, but please, you have the floor.
Yeah, no. For me, my personal opinion when it comes to a lot of things, it's like I do kind of agree with like if there's like harassment, bullying, you know, any sort of kind of bullying, like yeah, stand up and fight for it. But at the same time, I know for a fact, especially with those who have mental health or things that does stress them out very easily, don't want to get dragged into it, and you know just want to stay out of it because they feel like you know things can get worse if they join sides or anything like that. It can cause more problems than you realize and everything like that. That's my personal opinion. It's like I don't think you need to choose sides. And when I was watching this guy live stream, I was like, okay, I'm gonna hear his thoughts, hear his opinions, to see like what he has to say and everything like that. But of course, I kind of left early because I felt like it was getting too much because he kept getting so aggressive on everything. Like, I get it, like, if you have issues with people and everything like that, but at the same time, I felt like things can be, like, here's the thing, if you have issues, maybe discuss it privately, but it feels like the more drama we have, the more they want to, like, talk about whatnot, even though he said he wants to stop the drama. Same thing with Mason. Like, I used to enjoy Mason's like videos and everything when it comes to bunking, but then when he started going on this whole rabbit hole of things are happening and everything like that, it just felt like they started becoming more like a drama channel than the paranormal channel or the debunking channel. That's all my my personal opinions on that.
I think that Mason needs to stay away from all of this and just go back to what he's doing. I hardly ever say anything about him. I don't want to say anything about him other than the fact that I don't like him and I don't like his takes, and he seems to keep inserting himself, and I don't know what his problem is, but I know it's not good for him to be doing this shit. So in my opinion, so I think he needs to just move on, do his thing. You know what I mean? So that's my opinion.
Here's the thing, right? Outside of this drama, I have enjoyed Mason's content. I think he has some very interesting opinions, and the way he debunks is very interesting. I can say that. I can like that. I can admit that I enjoy that, and I actually stuck up for him recently because I felt he had been misrepresented. But at the same time, I'm also allowed to have an opinion about other things that he says and does. But out of actually respect for him, I might exercise my views on Discord, but I tend not to post lots of comments publicly or anything else like that, and I don't think that. Yeah, so I mean, I've liked his content outside paranormal drama. I have.
Well, I think
You know,
we're
shoot me.
well,
Sorry, I
as
shouldn't have said that, but you know what I mean.
as adults, we are capable of compartmentalizing, right? Like I was public when I said that when he did the haunt media debunk, it was good. And when he called his mom and asked her if he was handsome, it was funny. It was funny. I was like, "Well done, sir." I laughed, and so you know, we can find agreeable things in the things we find, you know, in people that we may or may not agree with, and so you know, to put everyone in a bucket, right? Everyone's all bad or everyone's all good. It's just not reasonable. We're human, and we can agree with people we otherwise disagree with, and vice versa. I don't like the group. All these people are bad. You know, it's just not reality, and I never liked that much.
Yeah, no, I agree on that. For me, it's just like I enjoy his like debunks, I enjoy his like haunted videos and everything like that, calling out fakery and everything like that. And I get it if his feelings got hurt and everything like that. I feel like he needs to, you know, say something about it and everything like that. But I thought like the drama, well, I say drama because everyone's been calling drama, like just in a general sense. You know, I thought he put that behind me. He said like I'm going to move on, I'm going to let go, continue what I do in love, and that is, you know, debunking or figure out what's going on here in the paranormal world and everything like that. But then all this happened and everything like that, and it felt like we're going back to square one. And so I'm just confused on this whole situation and everything like that, you know. And so that's just my personal opinion. Like I have no hate towards Mason, I have no hate towards that guy and everything like that, or anyone else. But at the same time, it's like I can't help but not choose any sides. I just rather, you know, discuss things, you know, either privately or publicly and figure things out and everything like that, and hope we have a better tomorrow, you know.
Yeah,
I think you said
do you know
that
one of the
very, very well. And sorry, Cass. And I do hope he goes back to doing what he used to do because he's very good at doing it. And I have no problem saying that. And what's nice is that, I mean, I don't know how old Mason is. I can probably assure you I'm much older than he is. But it's good to see someone his age with that level of ability to debunk like that enter the field, because if he continues that way, he'll have a very long career. And that's nice when you have younger people come in, tackle that topic, do it well, and then continue on with their career. Yeah, I hope he does go back to what he was doing, because like I said, the haunt media one was great. That was great.
So someone said,
and you know,
confused because we're going in circles. Listen, I'm used to going in circles because I used to race. So you know, I used to drag race and I used to do circle track racing. So I like going in circles. So I'm sorry if you're confused about that, but please go ahead.
You know, one of the funniest things that Mason did, he did it on a live. When Seg was in the UK, KW, if you've been following Seg for as long as I have, you'll remember the curtains.
Oh,
yeah, I think the curtains. Seg's dad's curtains. Everybody wanted Seg to basically steal those curtains and bring them back to Australia. Mason did the Seg curtain tracker, and he did it live. I just happened to catch it because I was up late. It was one of the funniest things I have seen in a long time. And he'd created like little icons for other people in the debunking community and stuff, who were basically all trying to, it was either they were all trying to beat Seg back to Australia, or they were trying to get Seg to get the curtains. And it was stupid, and it was funny as hell. And I enjoyed the crap out of that. And you know, I really miss that. And I really miss a lot of those people.
Okay,
hang
on.
I really do.
Hang on. I gotta interrupt. So this person says, you mean doing donuts, drag racing, is doing straight line. Yeah, drag racing is going either the 1/8 mile or the 1/4 mile as fast as you can. Circle track racing is racing on, like, you can do an oval track, you can do a circle 8, you can do, like, go to a speedway track out in, like, fucking Indianapolis, the speedway track in Indianapolis. I used to race on that track, and we used to do figure 8s all the time. And we used to do oval track racing. Go look at NASCAR. That's an oval track. I'm talking about that kind of racing. I've done donuts too. Those are fun, but I haven't done any of that stuff in a long while. But I'm just saying,
We lost Brent.
it's all right. It's all right. I'm probably gonna shut this down soon.
Thank you. I will jump off. Thank you so much for, letting me talk crap. Appreciate it. KW, lovely to have you. Really glad to have you in chat. Nice to find you on Stone Rock's server.
Of course.
We're not bad. I don't think we're that we're bad people, but sometimes I'm a bit feral. Just I'll warn you now. I'm a bit feral. I'm not house trained. What can you do? They keep threatening to muzzle me, or worse. But thank you so much for having me on the live. Thank you everyone in the chat. I'll say hello to everybody. Circles are a lovely shape. I like an Ouroboros myself, unicorns, rainbows. Thank you. I'm gonna jump off.
All right, you guys all take care. All right, I'm just gonna shut it down. Y'all have a wonderful night. Okay.
You too. Thanks for inviting me, for letting me say about stuff. So I got to say my piece. So I hope you have a wonderful day or evening and a good weekend as well.
Thanks. You guys take care. Brent, we're done for the night. I'm shutting it down. I'll catch you next time. I'll give you a ring tomorrow. All right. All right. Oh, my camera. All right. All right, so that was pretty good stream out of nowhere. It's what I do. Lately it's what I do. So thank you to everyone who liked the stream. Thank you for everyone who disliked the stream. If you haven't done so, pick one on your way out. Thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you to all the channel members. Thank you to everyone who has super chatted. I appreciate all of you. I'm done for the night. So I got the last word. Let's see if it's the last word. My Discord is private. You don't go in there and see everything right away. I have to assign you a role. Right now, I'm not accepting anyone in my Discord because we have a lot of spies. And the spies that are left, I encourage you to leave, because all you're doing is gaslighting people who I think cannot take it. So, and we're saying stuff in private. If we're saying it in Discord, we're saying it because we don't want to say it publicly. So maybe take that into account. I've said my piece. So kindly go fuck yourself. I don't know what the fuck. I'm an asshole. All right. I'm gonna be streaming next week. Unless someone else streams something, it will be YouTube commentary drama. All right. If y'all shut the fuck up, I'm gonna cover other shit for a little while because I can. All right. Everyone take care. Have a wonderful night. And we will see you guys next time on Dust Motherfucking Productions.
Strings on me. Everybody. got no strings on me. Everybody, yeah, no strings. Everybody talking, everybody got a theory. Whispering the name like the story's getting eerie. Florio pull the strings, Florio make the call. But maybe they're just salty cause she don't answer them at all. They say she's got a master plan controlling every stream, like she's living rent free inside everybody's head. But the louder they complain, the more they're proving what we see. They're upset she ain't handing out friendship for free. They watch every move, every post, every show. Claim they know the truth, but they really don't know. If they're so unbothered, why they never let it be? Always looking over shoulders, wondering what she might see. I got no strings to hold me down. There are no strings on me. People making up conspiracies, trying to sell a mystery. I got no strings to hold me down. There are no strings on me.
Fuck you, motherfucker!
Afraid of the tea. Maybe they're afraid of what she sees. Florio got haters, Florio got stalkers, keyboard investigators and late night talkers. Everybody's got a theory, everybody's got a claim, but somehow every conversation circles back to her name. They say she's brainwashing people, making channels fall in line, like she's got a magic button she can push every time. But maybe they're just bitter, maybe that's the reality. Man, she doesn't wanna join that little fantasy. No puppet strings, no secret throne, no hidden kingdom to call her own. Just people talking, making noise all day while she's living life and they can't look away. I got no strings to hold me down. There are no strings on me. The rumors keep on spinning round, but that's not reality. I got no strings to hold me down. There are no strings on me. Keep on talking, keep on guessing. The truth is still the truth to me. Everybody watching, everybody wants to know why they can't let Florio go. Haters and stalkers, every day the same routine, still searching for strings that have never been seen.
You're so stupid!
No strings to hold me down. Everybody, everybody,
own it, own it. That you're a bitch. Own it, own
everybody
it.
what
You
she
fucking
sees.
shit.
No strings on me. Everybody.
Own it. Own that you're a bitch. Own it. Own it. You fucking bitch.